Back with another video. I really want to state that I changed my name on YouTube, my channel name. It went from Batman being 2021, I believe, to 2023 or something like that. Uh, Look. So, we need to have a talk, okay? And when I say things aren't as good as they seem, I mean, look at Target, look at Bud Light, look at Chick-fil-A, look at Michael's, look at Walmart. They're all woke. In my opinion, I think they're all woke. I think it's time we end this woke agenda once and for all. Like with these businesses, because they're starting to collapse. And to be honest, to me, it's quite satisfying to see them lose everything, all their money, all their valuable assets, whatever. It's funny. Uh, I know North Face is part of the problem too. I don't support Nike. I don't support Adidas. And to be honest, I don't even support Target or anything like that. And I have a few things I've been wanting to say for quite a while. The last few videos, I try to get off of politics because I'm starting to hate politics more than ever. I'm just tired of everyone going against each other all the time, like fighting. The only thing I'm not tired of is when they're fighting, it's like a good and evil to everything. Whereas back then, when you saw candidates back in the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, you didn't see them bash each other. You didn't see them hate each other. And at least back then, people actually had morals. Whereas now, in this day and time, I call this a waste of a century. And the reason why I'm talking about this is because why do we always have to be against one another? We don't have to be. We don't have to be against each other. As long as you have like some type of morality, or like a type of moral code that keeps you from going after kids or whatever, and you're not forcing your views on other people. And even if you all hate each other, like at least like respect each other, like in public. At least try to respect each other. So like putting each other down. Like it's that simple, okay? And look, I really try not to bash people unless I think it's necessary. Like unless of course I think they're doing bad or whatever. But like now I'm not gonna sit there and go name calling, like throwing down, acting like a fool. And I noticed YouTube's about the same way. They're trying to. I'm not saying what YouTube shouldn't have any type of rules. I think they should. I think they should have been perverts. I'm tired of people like being perverts. I have a problem with that. These people, I don't know why. YouTube, why are you allowing perverts to be on here with their creepy comments? If I've spoken out against this, like in a comment section, and I called that person a pervert because he made a pervert remark, Don't you know I'll be banned? I'll be banned because instead of reporting it, I don't know. That's weird to me. I'm not going to get involved in any of it. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community. I don't have to go by your community guidelines, YouTube. I'm sorry. I'm tired of reading this. I'm not going to buy your made up rules anymore. No. No. Why should it say, welcome to live chat? Remember to guard our privacy and abide by our community guidelines? No, I'm not going to abide by your community guidelines. You're not going to keep me online forever, YouTube. I will break every single rule because this is my platform. This is my VO, and that's something you're not going to take away. This is something I've been wanting to speak out against for a long time. I'm sorry to go on a little rant, but something just popped up with the live chat thing. Like, it normally don't stay on there long. But yeah, the other day they put me on parole on Facebook. I'm not talking, not Facebook, YouTube. So apparently, if I go to a comment section and I said, like, I'm not bullying anyone, but say this person thought it was okay for someone else to be harassed, and they go to a comment section, harass this person, and then I say something back, and I'll be like, well, you're not as smart, or you're wrong. Like, I can't say something, but then if someone else calls me stupid or whatever, then automatically it's okay. No. Nah. Somehow I got reported, even though I did nothing wrong. I just stated my opinion about why this person was wrong. That's all I did. I didn't really state they were stupid or anything like that. But I stated, calling someone else, because if someone gets really upset and angry and they put like a mean comment, like, I'll just say, you're not as smart as you think you are if you're going to think this way. That ain't really harassing. That's letting the other person know that, hey, maybe what I said wasn't smart. Maybe it wasn't nice. Maybe I need to be put out. Like, I do that a lot. But yeah, YouTube, they didn't like what I had put, so they decided to parole me, ban me from typing for about 23 hours, which I thought was dumb. And as I'm speaking on against this right now, I promise you that YouTube they will start, monitoring everyone. I promise you, in the near future, they'll probably start monitoring you even before you make a live video. They'll probably be, watching you as you're sitting there making that live video, making sure you don't say nothing wrong. This is how they are. And you know what? Someone's spoken out against predators. And you know what happened to his channel? They tried to take that video down, and someone else shared it. I'm surprised. That video should have stayed on my phone. Like, if there was a way I could save it, like, all the way to my phone and share it with a friend, I would have. I would have shared it to Jesse. And be like, this is what they're trying to do. We have to speak out against this, Like, I'm not throwing Jesse's name under there, and like, throw him under a bus or anything like that, because I would never do that, but there's some things we have to speak out against. There are some things we have to report. Because YouTube, they don't want us to say anything to these people, but yet they expect us to report this stuff and do everything else, which is ridiculous. And one thing I'll say about YouTube is, it used to be good at one point. Like, back when you had, like, the founders of YouTube, right? Before they sold it to Google, I think things should have stayed their way because Google doesn't really need to own YouTube, doesn't really need to be a part of it. If someone offered me $1 million or over to sell YouTube, if I was one of the founders, I would say no. I would not sell it. And I said I don't trust Google. I don't trust what they say. And I'll find someone else like willing that has like actually good intentions. You know, because before Google on YouTube, people could say what they wanted to. Freedom of speech, right? And Google hires the worst person ever. Susan, right, from YouTube, and put her in charge. Yeah, this is insane. People need to start, speaking out for freedom. If they still want to have freedom, if they still want to do this or that, they're going to have to start speaking a little bit more. Speaking out. And, when I first started my channel back in the day, you noticed that I never really talked so much about serious issues like right now. Even last year, like I was talking about Johnny Depp and the Amber Heard stuff because I felt like it was a big deal. Of course, I was going to cover serious topics. That's when I started saying, okay, maybe I should start talking about serious topics a little bit more here on my channel, like once a while. Because if I don't, then no one else will take me seriously. That's what I'm scared of. That if a lot of people don't start speaking out, then their freedom's going to be lost. And I felt like before YouTube and all this other stuff was coming out, like, I felt like there should have been more that we could have done back then. Like, before the 2010s or whatever, like, I always felt like there could have been our way when we were doing something. And for the most part, I was right. And I didn't realize last year that I had to speak out against some of the stuff that was going on, but I felt like it needed to be done because no one else was going to do it. I was the only one who was going to do it. No one else was ever going to do it other than me. And if it wasn't for me right now, a lot of people probably wouldn't know about these serious topics. And look, today I'm saying how I really feel about YouTube as a company. I think, the company sucks right now because we need the founders of YouTube to be back. We don't need Google to own YouTube. That was a mistake. I felt like it was a mistake because you bring in the wrong people with the wrong intentions, they're going to destroy your business. They're going against everything you stand for. And unless, of course, you speak out against it, no one else is going to do much of nothing for you. And I hate to be this way, but I'm so sick and tired of these big companies being so selfish and not caring about their customers. But yet we can pull off this other stuff because all we can think about is the money. I feel like this stuff has got to stop. And if it wasn't for Terrence K. Williams, I probably would not have been inspired. But still, I know I'm the only one speaking out against these big companies like right now and telling my opinion and telling facts because I care. If I didn't care, I wouldn't be here today, right now, speaking out against these issues. And look, I don't care if my channel doesn't grow anymore. I really don't care at this point because a lot of people are just, I don't know, busy with their own little world, not paying attention to nothing. And you know what's crazy to me? Why are we like, look at us. We're in a world where everyone wants to copy a stupid TikTok trend. And all I have to say is get off your butt, start speaking out, start fighting for what you believe in, and just be done with it. It's that simple. You cannot quit fighting a good fight. You can, look, you can still do what you want, but you still have to fight for what you believe in, okay? And try to do the right thing. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying you have to lose your freedom, but I'm saying you should start fighting for your freedom a little bit more and doing other stuff. Look, because some of this stuff with the big brands and stuff, I'm not saying every single big brand or every single beer company is going to like support woke or anything like that, but when you start having problems with these brands, these big brands and these big companies, you better turn your back on that company, or else things ain't going to get better. I can tell you that right now. And all I have to say is some of the stuff I supported, I did not know eventually they were going to go bad. I was wrong. We have to stop supporting these big brands or turning against everything we stand for. It's going to be hard at first, but like you have to understand there's a few things that need to be, done, like Walmart, Target. Those stores should be out of business, in my opinion. Michael's should be out of business because we can't keep supporting these big companies. Guess what? You're on YouTube. I don't think you're supporting Google. I think they're giving you money. However, I will say this, though. When they release their Google products and you buy their Google products, you're supporting them. And be honest, I don't really tell people what my search engine is. I don't think I should explain myself about what search engine is, but I found something different than Google. And it's called DuckDuckGo. Go to your phone, change your search engine to DuckDuckGo. Because unlike Google, they're not going to like track you based on your searches or anything like that. They're not going to track you. They're not going to bring up all that past stuff you looked up. If you erase your clear history, and it's not going to show the exact date you looked something up. That much I will tell you. That's the stuff I honestly believe in. And look, I'm not being negative. I'm not being mean. I'm just telling the truth, my truth, that I think things should be done this way. And whoa, it's been 20 minutes. I gotta say, only had one person show up for a few seconds, then it was over. I was really hoping they would stay a little bit longer. And tell you the truth, it feels good to be back. Like, because I really missed y'all. And please, go check out Jesse's channel. I haven't really looked up his videos or whatever, but like they are good though. And like I'm glad to be back doing a live again. In my next video, I will not do a political video. I'll be doing something else. So please go check out my next video.